guess I'm just going to start with where you first encountered the Marx Brothers, because I know that you grew up loving sports and television and music, but then when did you first get into movies, and specifically, what was your first encounter with the Marx Brothers?
Well, I think my generation was brought up on Laurel and Hardy and Abbott and Costello and the Marx Brothers, so we just kind of took them for granted, which was interesting. They were part of our life. Every time that you would, any old movie that would come on in the afternoon was usually a Marx Brothers movie or something like that. So we had seen Night at the Opera and Duck Soup and all these movies maybe 50 times. Never ever realizing that you would ever actually meet these guys, But when I went to Hollywood the first time, when the band first went to Hollywood to be big rock stars, we walked down Hollywood Boulevard, and you'd see all the stars, and the thing, and we just, and every once in a while you'd run into Larry Fine, from the Three Stooges, and you go, it's Larry. And maybe other people were not impressed with that, but we were way impressed with one of the Stooges, or you'd see Leo Gorcey from our gang, not our gang, but the Bowery Boys. And then the idea of meeting Groucho would have been beyond anybody's belief.
You bet your life on in your house to
Oh yeah. And I remember the famous line, the Groucho had that he got thrown off for. He was interviewing the lady, and he says, "How many children do you have?" And she says, 14. And he says, "I like my cigar too, but I take it out once in a while." And nobody said anything. Everybody laughed. And then 2 nights later, he was off the air because the guys at the station didn't get it for like about 2 days, and finally they went, "Hey, you can't say that in 1954 on television."
And Shep, you met Groucho before Alice, is that correct?
No.
Okay. And what was your first encounter?
My first encounter was when Alice told me I was going to go to graduate time, and I was really nervous. I was both very young. I was going to meet Groucho Marx. I was going to meet Groucho Marx all together, and I get taken into the house and walked into the bedroom, and in the bedroom was Groucho with Mickey Mouse ears on, lying in bed, and Alice with a drink lying next to him in bed. I was like, wait a second, this can't happen.
This is the story behind that. Groucho was insomnia. He couldn't sleep at night, and he would call me at 2 in the morning and he'd go, "Alice, I can't sleep for long." I said, "Okay." So I go over there, he had a 6-pack of beer there, an old television, a beret, and whatever he was wearing, a Mickey Mouse hat. And we would sit and watch old movies until he went to sleep, and then I would put a cigar out and I'd leave. But he'd be sitting there, he'd be a cowboy on there, and he'd be doing this stuff, and he'd say, "See that guy there?" I go, "Yeah." He says, "He's gay." I said, "He's not gay." I said, "What are you talking about? That's blah, blah, blah." And he goes, "No, he's gay." I said, "Really?" Or he'd see this famous movie star, and I'd say, "Wow, she's really great." He goes, "Yeah." He says, "Chico and Harpo both nailed her." I said, "No, they didn't." He goes, "Yeah, they did." So I got all these inside stories on all these people that somebody didn't want to know. I kind of went, really? Okay. But Shep was there for other reasons.
Yeah, so Alice asked him to come up, and they were lying in bed together, and then the next day he called me up and he said, "Did you notice it wasn't a nurse? Groucho can't afford the second shift of nurses. Can you try and help put his business together?" So I got involved for a few years and got the TV show back on the air. But Alice and him had the most amazing relationship. Groucho had the greatest one-liners for me, so we'd be in a room, be in a meeting with someone, the meeting would start, they'd look at me, and we were taking some glasses off, put them back on, and you go to the guy next to him, and go, "Is that Shep, my manager?" And "Yeah, Groucho, that's your manager, Shep." "Funny, you don't look like a crook."
He'd say, "Shep, it's been 10 minutes, sue somebody." But, the great thing about Groucho was that he was sharp as a tack. I mean, 86 years old. I took him for his birthday to the Polo Lounge. And this is when you didn't mention drugs in LA. And of course, that's what Groucho would do. He would sit there and he'd have his menu, and he'd say, your ego. Put that in. Still got it. Still got it.
So you first met him when someone brought him to your concert.
Yeah, and he was curious. He had seen pictures of Alice Cooper and came to the concert, and what he saw was, to him, vaudeville. He saw this rock and roll, but he saw the guillotine, he saw the snake, he saw all the stuff going on the stage, and he related it to vaudeville, because that's where he came from, was vaudeville. And he would bring George Burns, and then he would bring Mae West, and Fred Astaire, Jack Benny, all these people that were brought up in vaudeville were looking at our show, and they were not shocked in the least bit. Whereas the audience was, oh, you know, and these guys on the side were going, you know, George Burns was going, yeah, 1923, Gracie and I, we were in Toledo, we had a guy with a guillotine like that. He said, well, cut his head off, adults came out.
Vaudeville is not just comedy acts and singing, it's bears on stage. And what is Swain's Rats and Cats, do you recall, the vaudeville act that Groucho liked so much?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, there were so many weird acts back then. You know, the dog acts, and I mean, you know, contortionists and people like, of course, he was drawn to anything that was unusual and funny in a dark way. You know, so when he saw us, he was totally, you know, that got his attention. And in the paper, he said, Alice is the last hope for vaudeville. To me, that was one of the great compliments I ever got in my life. You know, because Groucho said it. If anybody else would have said it, I would have gone, oh, yeah. But when Groucho saying that, that's kind of a stamp of approval.
Does their sense of anarchy, was that an influence on you and your music and the way that you put on a show, a live show?
He was totally subversive. He was totally subversive. Anything that was of the, in Hollywood, anything that had to do with establishment, he would attack it. That was his satirical meat right there. And another odd thing was, at his house, if you had dinner at his house, you had to perform after dinner. He would have Marvin Hamlish at piano, or Bud Cort at piano, or Jeff Bridges on guitar. And if you were a singer, you couldn't sing, you had to dance. If you were a dancer,
you wouldn't do your
tell jokes. Yeah, you couldn't. You weren't allowed to do what you normally do. So that was an old tradition at the Marx Brothers' house. That after dinner, everybody got up and performed. So it was really kind of really neat that you know, I would have to, Ship would get up and he would read contracts.
Where to, you could always cut me off into like 4 words, like, where to for, Groucho, like, get out of here.
And later on, you started acting in some movies as well, and you have a great sense of comic timing. If anyone's seen Wayne's World, do you like acting? Is that something that you like to do?
You know, I enjoy it if it's something that's so unique like that. Every once in a while, I always get cast as Alice Cooper. You know, we just did Dark Shadows, and they wanted me to play Alice Cooper 1972. And so they said, well, we're going to have to bring in a makeup artist to make you look like 1972. You know, and I said, I think you're going the wrong way. In 72, I was a mess. I said, I looked like I was 70 in 1972. Whereas, don't make me look younger, because we're going to be way off on that. But yeah, I like taking parts that, I always say, you know, cast me as the school teacher, or cast me as the nun or something, you know.
Mae West movie was fantastic.
Yeah, what's it like working with Mae West?
Mae West was great. I got to play an Italian singing waiter in Sextet, which is one of the worst movies ever made. And proud to be in. I was out of the movies I made. If you go into Blockbuster at one point, they had the 10 biggest turkeys of all time. I was in 3 of them. Sergeant Pepper. Wow.
Also starring Jack Bruce, who's here playing tonight as well.
Well, that was one of those movies that seemed like such a good idea. It just wasn't. Sextet, which all of us wanted to be in that movie because it was Mae West. Keith Moon, Ringo, Timothy Dalton, George Raft. Every single one of us at one point Mae West came on to. At some point she would say to him, because you're 86. And I'm not sure if you're a woman. And she said, oh, I'm all a woman. But I would say that to Keith Moon, and Keith says, she said the same thing to me. She tried to get me back in her trailer. And Jimmy the Doll says the same thing. I was invited back. So she was the real deal. I mean, she was still after it at 86 years old.
Good for her.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Tell me about the story about the circular bed that you were given.
Great story. We went to his house, and first of all, he says, "Come on over. I got a gift for you." So we go over to the house, and he kind of, he had moments of drifting in and out of who people were. He looked at the people, and he saw me, and he thought it was Charles Manson. So we wouldn't open the door. Finally, they let me in. And he comes in, he says, "I got this circular bed here." It was this giant bed from the 30s. And he says, "I haven't been lucky on it." He said, "Well, I'm going to give it to you." I said, "Oh, that's great. I'll get it." It was a scene right out of one of the movies, us taking this bed out of the house and knocking every painting off the wall. And a little to the left, no, to the right. And he was doing it on purpose so that it looked, so we kept bumping into walls and breaking things. I brought it in my house, had it there for about 3 or 4 years, and then happened to be at McCartney's house in Scotland, and he was just building this big conservatory round room that was going to be his meditation room. And I said, "I have the perfect gift for you." And I sent him the bed, and it was from Alice and Groucho. So the last time I talked to him, he says, "I still have the bed." He says the kids used it as a trampoline. He says that room was anything but a meditation room after that bed.
The last time we were in England, you did a TV show. The poll was on.
Yeah.
And if you remember, you leaned over the moderator's thing and said, "The bed didn't bring me luck either."
Yeah, it was a very unlucky bed, I guess.
Let's take some questions from you guys. We get some house